Let's see. I'm just gonna take my brush and then I'm just going to, yeah, girl, look at that. Do y'all see that? That made my skin. This is not, no, this is going back.
And it goes a little something like
welcome back to my channel. So sis, for today's video I'm gonna be trying out some new products for y'all. Y'all know I picked up so many things from Sephora and I really wanted to try them out because you guys recommended a lot of the products to me. So that's what I'm doing today. We got some Charlotte Tilbury, some Huda, some Danessa Myricks, girl, and I can't wait for you guys to see how I got this look and what products I used. So let's get right into it. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I got so much new makeup and I feel like I need to use something because I stick to my normal routine, and you guys know I bought all that stuff from Sephora and I really have not used any of it. So I'm like, let me just do a video using as much of the makeup that I can that I bought, so that way I don't feel like it's going to waste. So we're gonna start off with my brows. You guys know I typically use the this is the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade number 5. I typically use 4.5, but here on the exchange at the base they typically don't have it, so I get 5. But I seen this Huda Beauty micro shade brow pencil and I want to try it because I think the pencil tip is very tiny and I think that I'm gonna like that. I picked up the shade number 7, which is a black brown, and this is what the packaging looks like. She's cute. Let me see if I can get a close-up for y'all. Yeah, there she is. She's cute or whatever. So I figured that I would try this out. And you guys know I really don't do my brows on camera, so I'm gonna like speed through them a little bit. I'm gonna just let you guys watch me do my brows and I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on it. Compared to this one, this spoolie is extremely hard and I like it because I have very like stubborn thick brow hair, so I need something that's gonna actually like push the brow and push the product. So if you have a thick brow, I think this product might work for you as far as the spoolie goes. But yeah, my brows, y'all, are all over the place. See, and I like that. It has a super fine skinny tip. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows with this and I'm gonna let you guys know what I think about it. So far I really like it. Like, look at the precision of this line. Like, I feel like this pencil definitely does not give me that. This pencil is extremely thick, so it doesn't, compared to this one, this is thick to me. Like, let me see if you guys can see the difference. Yeah, okay, so you guys see the difference. The Huda Beauty one is very skinny, but the other one is very thick. So far I'm really liking the Huda Beauty one. And honestly, it might become my new fave. So I like to just outline my brows and then I take my spoolie and brush it in and then fill in the sparse areas. That way I'm not like overusing products, you know? Okay, so right now I'm just putting a little bit of Got To Be on my brows. It's literally the only thing that works for my brows. But I 10 out of 10 recommend this product. Like, my brows, I'm obsessed with them. 10 out of 10 if you have not tried the Huda this brow product, baby, you need to try it. It is a must. I will leave a link to all of the products I use down in the description box so that way you guys can check everything out. But now I'm just going in with some Got To Be styling gel because I love this stuff for my brows. I haven't found anything better for my brows. Like, this is perfect. Nothing else works. I've tried all of it and it just doesn't work. So this is what I have resorted to. Like, look at my brows. Like, are you kidding me? Baby, hair like strokes, ma'am. Moving on to primer first. I'm gonna be going in with my favorite primer and it matches my nails and my top. Like, who is she? I'm like a green moment right now, but I don't know what it is, but lately I've been like obsessed with sage green. So I'm gonna go in with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. And I typically only do maybe about 2 pumps of this, but I'm kind of scared because I'm gonna be wearing the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation today, and I don't know how these two foundations, how this foundation is gonna mix with this primer. Because if you guys don't know, I personally feel like this primer can't be mixed with every single foundation. I notice sometimes when I use this primer, like it pulls on the foundation or it makes it patchy. So I'm a little nervous about that. And then before I put my foundation on, I need to do a little bit of color correcting. And I'm gonna be using my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade Caramel. So I'm just gonna take that concealer on the back of my hand on my Morphe R35 brush and just kind of go over any spots that I feel need to be covered before I put my foundation on, because I want this to be covered. I want my foundation to lay flat and be seamless. I don't want to see any acne scarring. So I'm just taking my foundation, just kind of getting rid of any of those stubborn dark marks that have not been gone, or that is not gonna go away and I'm gonna see it under my foundation. And I love this stuff, like, oh, it's so good. See, and it just gets rid of pretty much all of those imperfections. So, and I'm just applying it, and I'm not gonna like blend it out or anything. I'm just gonna leave it just like this because we're gonna put the foundation on top and I don't wanna move it around per se. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm also going to put it like around my mouth area, just to help with like the discoloration around my mouth. Okay guys, so now that I have like my correcting going on, we're gonna move on to my foundation. I'm gonna be trying out the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Stays all night and stays all day and night. And this is a Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I picked up the shade 11 Neutral, which was based on the recommendation from the Sephora website because I haven't tried any of their products before. So I picked this foundation shade up, so I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like. But this packaging, honey, is everything. You guys know I talked about this packaging in my Sephora haul. And then for my sponge, I have so many of these sponges, you guys, and I have so much on the floor that I can't even pick them up. But my favorite sponge to use to blend out my makeup and my concealer, my what's it called, my cream blush, is the JUNO & Co sponges. You guys know I've been using them for years. So that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the white one, the cloud, well, the, I guess, white or yellow one or nude one, the cloud sponge, and that's what we're gonna use. So let's see, I'm gonna take 2 pumps. I'm gonna start off with 2 pumps of this foundation and see where that gets me. Oh, okay, so 2 pumps is a lot of makeup. And I'm a little worried because I don't know if this color match is gonna work, but we will see. So I'm just gonna spread this all over my face. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about something. So you guys know I have been using JUNO & Co sponges for a very, very, very long time. And I was talking to Kiana a few months ago and she's like, well, you use JUNO & Co sponges all the time, so why not just like apply to be an affiliate? You know, they have the affiliate program. And I was like, I didn't even know that they had that program. I just go on the website and pay for my stuff and then I leave, you know? So I ended up doing it. I did it, let's say I did it almost 2 months ago, right? I did it almost 2 months ago and I never heard anything back. So I figured like, okay, they looked at my Instagram, they looked at my socials, and they seen that, you know, I don't have a lot of following or whatever the case may be. So maybe they just denied me. Because it said like, oh, you may hear something back, but then again, you may not hear back. So I was like, okay, so maybe that just means I just got denied and they just don't want to work with me or whatever. And then yesterday I was just checking my email and I got an email from them like, congratulations, or welcome to your like online portal, or whatever the case may be. There's something on my lip. Yeah, welcome to your like online portal. And I'm like, what is this? And I click on it and it was JUNO & Co. So they accepted me. And I was really excited because I've been using their products for a very long time, at least their sponges. I don't know how I feel about this foundation. I feel like it matches my body, but it is definitely, this foundation is a little darker than the rest of my body, for sure. Well, than my face. It's a little darker than my face. And my neck. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's a little darker. So we're gonna have to fix that with some, when I do my concealer and stuff. But yeah, so they accepted my my application, I guess, and now I am a JUNO & Co affiliate, and I'm really excited about that. So if you guys have been wanting to, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about my sponge, and a lot of you guys have been sending me messages and telling me that you guys bought the sponge. Well, now I have a link, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna leave that down below for you guys, so that way if you guys want to buy sponges or whatever, you can buy them from my link. It is an affiliate link and I do make a commission from it. So if you don't want that to happen, if you don't want me to make no coins, sis, just go to the website and buy the cloud sponge. So far I like this foundation. I don't see it being full coverage at all. I don't know if that's what the claims said. I didn't even read on this foundation, but it is definitely dark and it is not full coverage at all because I could see my acne scarring through this foundation. So I don't know. I would have to see how this foundation wears throughout the day to be able to get like a true wear test and to see how I really feel about it. But on camera it looks fine, but in real life this foundation is almost too dark for me. So maybe I will order a different shade or something, or maybe I would take this one back because this is a little too dark. I need to see what the next shade is to pick, but I like it. I like the finish of it. I like the way it feels on my skin. I love everything about it. It's just a little too dark. So moving on to concealer, I'm gonna be using my Huda Beauty concealer, the Overachiever concealer. I don't know what shade this is. It's because it's rubbed off and I've had this for so long, but I think it's in the shade like gingerbread or cookie dough or something like that. I don't know. I will leave it linked down below for you guys. And this concealer isn't new, but I just have not used this concealer in so long, so I figured why not use it today because I have not used it in forever. So I'm just going to apply this concealer. And I love the fact that I love this little applicator on here. It's so cooling on the skin. And then I'm also gonna put it on my chin and right here. I'm gonna put a little bit in the center of my forehead. While I let my concealer sit, I'm gonna go in with this Danessa Myricks Beauty Power Bronzer in the shade medium. And I do not think this is gonna work for me. I think it's gonna be way too light. It does not look like it's gonna match my skin at all. I don't feel like this is about to do anything for my skin, y'all, but I'm gonna try it, but if not, I'm sending it back because this is not gonna work for me at all. I'm trying to get in the habit of, if I don't like something, take it back or send it back. Like, it's okay to return products, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to keep it just because you paid for it. Like, you paid your hard-earned money, and if you're not gonna use it, then return it. So, let's see. I'm just gonna take my brush, and then I'm just going to, yeah, girl, look at that. Do y'all see that? That made my skin, this is not, no, this is going back today. This is not gonna do anything for me. Are you kidding me? I'm very disappointed because apparently this is like a black owned brand or something like that. So I'm very disappointed that, let me see how many shades they had on the website because that is just not it. Okay, so yeah, they only have 3 colors of this foundation. They have a fair to medium, a medium to deep, and then a deep to dark. So it goes from here, hold on, let me show y'all. It goes from here to here, which is the one I picked, straight to here. Like, there's no, they need to expand their shade ranges. Like, this is not my skin color at all, and I'm not even that dark. So yeah, I'm not understanding. I'm disappointed. So this is for sure going back. Wow, I'm disappointed in that. Okay, so I'm gonna blend out my concealer with my sponge. And I love this concealer. Oh, I love this concealer. I love this sponge as well. I like the fact that JUNO and Co sponges are extremely affordable. I haven't used a beauty blender and I don't know how long because I just refuse to pay $20 for a sponge. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not paying $20 for a sponge. Like, I'm not doing that. Okay, so yeah, I'm just blending all of this out. Wow, I hope my makeup comes out good because I really wanted to take like an Instagram picture today. So hopefully my makeup comes out good. But like I said, so far I like the foundation. It is just too dark for my skin tone. I need to go maybe 1 shade lighter. But this was based on the Sephora's recommendation, and typically they're almost never really wrong. For me personally, I never really have like any bad matches. This isn't a bad match, it's just a little bit darker, but I'm probably gonna keep it and just buy another one just because, like I said, I do get really dark in the summer, especially being in Japan where it's like freaking 120 degrees here. So yeah, I like it. Like I said, once I add the concealer, okay, you see how it's starting to even itself out? Okay, we might be getting somewhere. Once I add my concealer, I can see that it's starting to even itself out and it doesn't look so dark, because I was looking like a real Oompa Loompa a few seconds ago. But this finish, baby, this finish, okay? I see why people love this foundation, because the finish is literally everything. Like, this finish is like unbeatable. Like, look at my skin. Yes, I'm obsessed. 10 out of 10 recommend this foundation. I would just say, ooh, I let my concealer on my forehead sit a little too long. I would just say for sure that just make sure you get the right shade. But it just sucks for me because you guys know I live in Japan and there is no Sephora here, so it's not like I can just like look up, go to the store and pick up my shade. I have to use the online website or use like other people as references. So, which isn't a big deal, but it's very inconvenient. All right, so we're gonna set our makeup in place so it don't move all day, and I'm gonna be using the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey. I love this powder because it definitely has like a brightening effect. And I noticed something about this foundation and this concealer, but I noticed that it does not crease. Like, typically my face will already be creasing, but it is not creasing at all, and I am here for it. Like, yes, queen. Yes, ma'am. So you guys already know I'm taking my Morphe M438 brush, and I am getting product on there, and I am about to set my face. I do not like setting with a sponge. I feel like I have more control with a brush. That set so beautifully. Wow, I'm impressed. That set so beautifully. I think my skin looks beautiful. Oh my god, I'm genuinely impressed, you guys. Like, I'm genuinely impressed. I did not expect to like this foundation as much as I did, especially because, like I said, this foundation is basically $50, and that is expensive for me to be spending money on a foundation that I have never tried. We all know that I love my NARS foundation, my Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. I'll spend $50 on that all day, but on a foundation that I have never tried before, I'm a little skeptical, but I actually really love. Wow. Wow. And I'm disappointed because I was gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury till I finish off the rest of my face, but this powder is darker than my skin, and if I use that on my face, it's gonna make the areas darker, and I don't want that. So I'm not gonna use that. I'm basically just gonna use my setting powder to set my whole face. And I'm just like very lightly setting my nose area and my forehead, because I really don't like to put powder there, because I feel like if you have powder on your nose and on your forehead, you can tell that you have on makeup. So I really like to leave those areas dewy and shiny. And then I'm going to just take this brush. This is my number 91 brush from Sephora with some powder on it. And I'm just gonna like load it up and just like set it. If you guys hear some noises, that's my neighbor. They drilling into something. They've been drilling since yesterday, and I'm gonna need them to get it together because don't nobody wanna hear that. I keep saying I'm gonna use my Danessa Myricks colorfix pigment, and I keep saying I'm gonna use it, but I tried to use it once and I already had set my face with powder and it did not like that. So I'm not gonna do that again, but I am gonna go in with just the back part of my sponge, and I'm gonna tap into my powder and kind of get away all the excess. Tap it into my hand, and I'm just going to, I was about to say lightly, but that ain't nothing light about that. Just put product here just because this foundation is a little darker. I typically wouldn't be baking, but this foundation is darker, so I kind of want to bake just a little bit so that this foundation doesn't seem too dark on my skin. Okay, and while that's happening, we are going to contour the face. I'm going to be using my True Complexion Black Radiance contouring palette, and I'm going to take the Scope shade. You guys already know that is like the only shade that I use. in this palette on my Morphe M581 brush and tap off the extras and just kind of flick up. And I love to get it on the top of my cheeks because I feel like it just blends better. I feel like it blends better with my blush. I feel so like warm right now. I think it's because a combination of my skin being a little darker from the foundation. And on top of that, just like bronzing and warming up my skin with this product, like I just feel so warm and like summer. And I'm here for it. I'm not even mad at it, to be honest with you. Wow, we love a good bronzed moment. Okay, so I'm gonna take away, just kind of dust off all of this powder right here. And it definitely, you see how I just like brightened everything just enough to where the foundation, I'm okay with the foundation being a little too dark. I don't know when my nose started sniffling, y'all, but it's sniffling and we don't like that. Oh, let me show you guys my nails. Look at my nails. Hold on, are they clean? Let me wipe them off so y'all can see. I'm not a nail person and I don't like nails like almost at all. I typically just prefer to do my natural nails, but I wanted to try something different. I did them myself. So look at them. There we go. They're not ugly. I just don't know how I feel. It's like a pastel green with like gold foil. If you guys don't know, I am an affiliate with Beetle's Gel Polish, so they always sending me good stuff, so I'm always playing with it and doing my nails. And I do have like a, I think 10 or 15% code off, so I'll leave that down for you guys too. But my nails are cute. I like them. I just have to not look at them. I feel like if I keep looking at them, I'm gonna take them off. But yeah, that's why I keep doing this and talking like this, because I got my nails done, girl, where I did my nails. So yeah, and I'm just gonna dust off all of this extra powder that I placed under the contour. I am obsessed with my skin. My skin looks really good. Like, she looks like that girl. My skin looks like that chick, okay? She looks good. She's a little dark. She's a little dark, but she looks good. I'm also gonna bronze up my skin with my NARS Laguna bronzer on that same Morphe brush that we use as contour. And if you guys don't know, contour adds, like, brings the dimension back into your face, and bronzer, it's kind of like, imagine a contour but with like a little bit of shimmer. That's what I consider a bronzer. So, so that's basically the difference. They are so rude. Period. And then I'm gonna spray my face, use my fan, and then I'm going to go in with my blush. I find that because I have a lot of powder on right now and I'm about to add a powder blush, I need to set my face really quick. I don't even know if I told you guys what setting spray I was using, but I'm using the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I also have the matte version just in case I want to, but I feel like this foundation is very like matte, kind of dry, so I'm not gonna use that one. I'm just gonna stick with the dewy one. But I kind of want to do some eyeshadow before I do my blush. So I'm gonna go in with my Jackie Aina palette, and I'm gonna go in with Ginger first. And I'm really only gonna focus like on the outer corner of my lash line. So I'm gonna take this Morphe M505 brush and I'm gonna take Ginger. And I'm only gonna focus that like right on my outer crease. Kind of just creating that imaginary line. I'm gonna take my Morphe M562 brush and I'm gonna go in with Credit and run that even lower and closer to the lash line. Okay, I have my mirror in the frame. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me know if that bothers you guys. But so I'm gonna go in with my Artist Couture Love Sprung palette. I am obsessed with this palette. It's such a good palette, you guys. And I'm gonna go in with, oh, I don't know. I kind of want to use Lotus Love, but I'm scared. I'm gonna just go for it. I'm gonna go in with Lotus Love. And this palette is very pigmented, so I'm gonna be very, very light-handed with it. Oh, that's a pretty color. Yeah, but you need to be very, very light-handed because this palette is extra and it is a lot, okay? This palette is very pigment. A little bit goes a long way. So I'm just applying this to the apples of my cheeks. I didn't think I was gonna like this color, but I'm happy I like it. Yay. And then you guys know I have to always put a little bit on my nose. And then I'm just gonna go over it just a little bit to tone it down with Infatuated. Just so that it's not so like purple. And then I'm going to wipe that off. My skin looks so good today. Wow, my skin looks really good. I'm very happy with the way my skin looks. Going back up to the eyes, I'm gonna do what I did on the top to the bottom, and I'm just gonna mix Credit and Ginger together and just kind of go right on my lower lash line. Okay, so I put my lashes on and we're gonna move on to the lips. I'm gonna go in with the NYX eye pencil in the shade light brown. I love this color on my lips. It's like the perfect nude brown for me. So I'm just going to, I like to start off with like lining the top and the bottom. So I go right here. And right here. I always try to do this far away from a mirror and it never works out for me. I have 3 lip colors. I don't know which one. I have 2 lip colors. I have Amber and I have Stone. So this is Stone, which is more of like a nude pink. And then I have Amber. So this is Stone and this is Amber. I think I like Stone. I like Stone because it's more of like a brown nude. These are supposed to be like the dupe for the Fenty glosses, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and last but not least, we're gonna add some highlight because I'm just feeling it right now. Like, I feel like this look is gonna be so cute with some highlight and make it look like my body's all shimmery. Right now I'm kind of matte and I don't really want to be matte, so I'm gonna go in with my Sephora, not my Sephora, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M510. Wow, I feel so like beat right now. Like, I feel like full glam. All right, y'all, so this brings us to the end of the video. So, okay, one, I am highly disappointed in this power bronzer and I'm gonna be returning it. I do not like it 100% because I just feel like, how are there only 3 of these shades? And the second one, the middle one, medium, which I'm typically a medium in everything, this does not fit me. It was lighter than my skin. So I'm really confused because the next shade down is like super dark on the website and I'm just like, this one doesn't work because it's too light and the next one is too dark. So I just don't like it. So I'm gonna pass on this. Thank you guys for recommending it to me, but I'm gonna pass on that. I am obsessed with this Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I love it. As soon as I'm done filming this video, I'm about to go on there and find a lighter shade. Maybe I would do like 10 neutral. I don't know if they have that or something like that. Maybe just one shade lighter. But I'm obsessed with this foundation. It looks so amazing on my skin. I'm obsessed with it, like hands down. This was worth the $50 for sure. At first I was a little worried because I'm like, $50 for foundation, I don't know, that's a little expensive, but hands down 100%, I love this foundation. It is so good, and I am also obsessed with the Huda Beauty brow pencil. This brow pencil has literally, this one can go because this has replaced any brow product that I use. I love it. It was so easy to use. My brows came out perfect, and I am just obsessed with it. Like, I feel like there's no better product on the market, especially because the tip is so fine. I love it. So yeah, those are the products that I use today and I absolutely love. I am obsessed. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to watch another video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.